Hi, I'm Robert Vogel, and I've been a police officer for almost 15 years altogether. I did 8.5 years as a full-time officer, and I was on the SWAT team for most of that. I'm also a multiple-time national and world champion practical pistol shooter. I'm going to talk a little bit about trigger control here. Beyond a doubt in my mind, that is the hardest part about shooting a pistol and the most important thing to master. First off, I don't think it's in the human DNA to have this finger work independently from the rest of the hand. And two factors here, the faster we press the trigger and the more poundage and the more pressure we have to apply while we're doing that, the more apt we are to tense up the rest of the fingers and the rest of the hand at the same time. People, when they're shooting live rounds, they don't typically feel themselves doing that. They don't feel themselves jerking the trigger. That's part of the reason why they're not able to fix it. And I really think the thing to train is correct dry fire. The worst thing you can do is what most people do, is just one click. Just because that trigger is dead after the first shot does not mean you cannot release your finger and come back and forth on the trigger. Now you got to do that the same way as you shoot. You got to release it to the same point it would actually take to reset the trigger, and you got to come back on the trigger with the same amount of force to do that. But when you do that, you're going to see every little minute detail of movement in those sights. And then only because you can see it, you can work to fix it. You should really be hitting dry fire hard. It is the most important part of gaining trigger control.